Why do we think 5th graders were the coolest people alive when we were in 2nd grade? Oh, they would jump over stairs, hit the door frame, and we would all be freaking out.
Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
And these guys would get all the attention. And this one time in 2nd grade, my buddy Alex was fed up with this. You know what? Let me impress the school. It's our turn. I'm gonna jump over a 5th grader. Excuse you? I don't know what was going through his head. Now it's recess, and Alex is planning on jumping over one of the tallest 5th graders, Manny. And poor Manny was minding his business talking to other kids. But that didn't matter. Alex got ready and started running top speed towards Manny. Oof. Yeah, he didn't even make a dent.
If you can't relate to this video, I cannot explain how jealous I am. So remember in elementary school when the teacher would leave the room for 3 seconds and the class would all go recess hyper mode? Say, for example, Mr. James had to go talk to the teacher next door. Then, all of a sudden, the class would be running around, paper planes would be thrown around. The proper one kid in our class who always has to be right. Or you're just lucky enough to get into a good class. Say, if they get something wrong, they'll go like, oh, I was gonna say that. Were you, Billy? Were you? Or, if someone else gets the answer right, they go, yeah, I was going to say that as well. Were you? Now.
So when I was little, all my friends were wearing crop tops. I really wanted to wear one, but my mom, of course, wouldn't let me. So I was really, really mad. And one day I went to my friend Stella's house, and she gave me a hand-me-down. She gave me a few hand-me-downs, and I looked through them, and one of them was a crop top. I put it on, and my mom saw me with it on. She was like, what are you wearing? I was like, Mom, it's a crop top. And she was really mad, but she said, okay, fine, you can wear it only at our house. And I was like, fine, at least I get to wear one. And a day comes where I go to the beach with my friend Isla, and we end up having a sleepover, and I remember about my crop top, and I literally threw it on. I was like, yes, crop top. And then I barge into the room where my mom is. I'm like, Mom, I'm wearing a crop top, and you can't stop me because I'm at home. And my friend looked at me so weird, and I have not talked to her since.
Tell me why people in my class are so energetic at like 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, they're all laughing, having fun, whilst I look like an ugly rat. They're looking fresh as a daisy, just came out the freaking shower, and I look like, I don't know, I haven't slept in months. I also get cranky.
I know that I cannot be the only one where you're in school and you literally like break your arm or something, or like your knee is split open. There's literally blood everywhere and you're in so much pain. Like you've literally just broken a bone. So then obviously you're going to go to like the school nurse or medical room or whatever, and all they would say is put a wet paper towel on it. You would just stare at her in disgust. Like, miss, I've broken my arm. Are you seriously just going to sit there and watch me hold a stupid wet paper towel on it?
You know how when you're typing on your phone, if you like type certain words, then an emoji appears? It can't just be me who memorizes the words that make emojis show up. So when I'm texting, I'll just write a random word and then the emoji will come up instead of having to go into the emoji library and actually finding it. Like, it can't just be me.
So one day in the 1st grade, I had this best friend named Key, and like she got new shoes, but like one day I had to pee, like use the restroom really bad, and I asked my ugly teacher, Miss Burnett, if I could pee. And then she said no because recess was soon, but I couldn't hold it. And then when I was just about to pee in my desk, I realized, oh wait, I have apple juice. So I spilled the apple juice, and while it was spilling, I was peeing. So then my teacher cleaned it up, and she didn't know that she was cleaning my pee.
I'm pretty sure my parents have very selective hearing. I would be there minding my own business, doing my own thing, right? And then I would hear my mom screaming my names from the bottom of the stairs. So I would go like, what? Really loudly. And so many times, but she literally wouldn't be able to hear me. Then I would have to go down and my mom would just be there asking, oh, what are you doing? But when it's like 2 a.m. in the morning and I'm calling my friends, whispering, barely making a sound, basically just breathing, she would already be storming to my bedroom, half asleep, yelling at me to shut up. How does this work? So I go to a private school with annoyingly smart students. And you all know this picture, right? Well, somehow that got into the conversation, and I was like, obviously it's gray and blue, we all know that. And oh my god, A whole chorus of my friends were like, huh? No, it's pink and white. And I was so shocked because I don't get how they see pink and white. But literally everyone in the past has always agreed with me that it's gray and blue. Am I wrong? Or this is definitely not aimed to anyone who friend requests me. You know when you're just playing Roblox on your phone or your iPad? You're playing Tower of Hell and you're doing really good. You're the highest in the tower, you haven't died yet, and everyone is dying behind you. So you're just like happy and chilling. Until you get a stupid damn friend request. I'm just raging thinking about it. But that damn friend request is just covering the jump button. And you thought you were gonna jump, but instead you pressed decline. And then you fall. Or you die.